Most people don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they lack control. Control over their thoughts. Control over their emotions. Control over the one thing that actually decides their life. Their actions. You say you want more. More money. More respect. More freedom. But if I look at your daily habits, they tell a completely different story. I've seen people with talent stay stuck for years, and I've seen others, far less gifted, quietly build everything they ever wanted. The difference? Not luck, not connections, discipline. Here's the part no one likes to hear. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you tolerate. You get what you repeat. You get what you refuse to walk away from. And most people tolerate too much, repeat the wrong things, and never have the strength to say enough. Hello everyone, welcome to the Mind Awakening channel. In this video, I'm not going to motivate you. I'm going to show you 12 Stoic rules that force you to face reality, take control back, and finally start building the life you keep thinking about, but never truly commit to. Now, let's get started. Rules number 1. Control what you can and cut the rest. Most of your stress doesn't come from what happens. It comes from what you keep trying to control. Other people's opinions, their reactions, their decisions. I wasted years trying to manage things that were never mine to manage, and the more I tried, the more powerless I felt. Stoicism teaches something brutally simple. If it's not within your control, it's not your responsibility. Your focus should be your actions, your effort, your discipline. Nothing else. The moment you stop chasing control over external things, your energy returns. Your mind becomes sharper, and your progress becomes real. Because now, you're no longer scattered. You're precise. Rules number 2. Do what needs to be done, not what feels good. Feelings are unreliable. They change too quickly, too easily. If you build your life based on what you feel like doing, you'll never be consistent enough to win. I used to wait for motivation, for the right mood, for the perfect time. It never came. Or, when it did, it didn't last. What changed everything was this. I stopped asking myself how I felt and started asking what needed to be done, and then I did it, regardless of emotion. Discipline is not intensity. It's repetition, quiet, boring, consistent action, especially when you don't feel like it. That's where real change begins. Rules number 3. Stop seeking validation. The moment you depend on others to feel valuable, you lose control over your own worth. I've been there, checking reactions, waiting for approval, measuring myself through other people's eyes. It's exhausting. And worse, it makes you easy to manipulate, because anyone who controls your validation controls your behavior. Stoicism forces you to detach from that need. You don't need everyone to understand you. You don't need applause. You don't even need recognition. What you need is alignment with your own standards. When you know you're doing what's right for you, that's enough. And ironically, that's when people start respecting you more. Rules number 4. Accept discomfort. Don't run from it. Most people avoid discomfort like it's something dangerous. But the truth is, discomfort is where everything changes. Growth is uncomfortable. Discipline is uncomfortable. Facing your own weaknesses is uncomfortable. I used to escape it. Distractions, excuses, anything that made things easier in the moment. But every time I avoided discomfort, I delayed my own progress. Stoicism teaches you to walk toward it instead, to sit with it, to understand it. Because the more comfortable you become with discomfort, the less anything in life can shake you. And once nothing can shake you, you become unstoppable. Before we go further, let me ask you something simple. Which one is harder for you right now? Staying disciplined or letting go of things you can't control? Take a moment and be honest with yourself. And if you're willing, share your answer down in the comments. Your perspective might help someone else who's struggling with the same thing. If this kind of content is giving you clarity, consider subscribing to the channel. Your support keeps this going and gives me the drive to keep creating videos that actually make a difference. And now, let's continue. Rules number 5. Protect your time like your life depends on it, because it does. Time is the only thing you spend that you will never get back. And yet, most people give it away too easily to distractions, to meaningless conversations, to people who add no value. I used to say yes to everything. I didn't want to disappoint anyone, but in doing that, I kept disappointing myself. Stoicism teaches you to be ruthless with your time. Not cold, just clear. Every hour you waste is a piece of your life you traded for nothing. And one day, you will feel that loss. So choose carefully. Not everything deserves your attention. Not everyone deserves your presence. The more you guard your time, the more your life starts to move with purpose. Rules number 6. Detach from outcomes. Focus on the process. Most frustration comes from expecting a specific result. You work hard, and you want it to pay off immediately. You put effort in, and you expect recognition. I used to think the same way, and every time things didn't go as planned, I felt stuck, even defeated. But here's what changed everything. I stopped focusing on the outcome and started respecting the process, because the outcome is never fully in your control, but the process always is. Show up, do the work, improve daily. That's it. When you detach from results, you remove pressure. And when the pressure is gone, your performance becomes better than ever. Rules number 7. Learn to be alone without feeling lonely. There's a difference between being alone and being empty. Most people can't sit with themselves. They need noise, people, validation, anything to avoid facing their own thoughts. I was like that too. Silence made me uncomfortable. Being alone felt like something was missing. But over time, I realized it wasn't loneliness. It was unfamiliarity. I didn't know myself. Stoicism teaches you to become comfortable in your own presence, to sit in silence without needing to escape it. Because when you can be alone without feeling incomplete, you stop depending on others to fill that space. And that's when you become truly independent. Rules number 8. Accept that not everyone will stay. This is one of the hardest truths to accept. People will come into your life, and some of them will leave. Not because you failed, not because you weren't enough, but because not everyone is meant to stay for the whole journey. I used to hold on tightly, trying to fix things, to keep people close, to avoid endings. But the more I resisted, the more it hurt. Stoicism teaches acceptance, not passive acceptance, but understanding. People change, paths change, and sometimes letting go is the only way to keep moving forward. When you stop forcing people to stay, you create space for the right ones to remain, and that changes everything. Rules number 9. Stop complaining. It weakens you. Complaining feels harmless. Sometimes it even feels justified. You talk about what's unfair, what's difficult, what didn't go your way. I used to do it often. It gave me a sense of release, like I was processing things. But in reality, I was reinforcing a mindset of powerlessness. Because every time you complain, you shift focus away from solutions and place yourself in the role of a victim. Stoicism teaches the opposite. It teaches responsibility. No matter what happens, you ask, what can I do now? Not, why is this happening to me? The moment you stop complaining, your energy shifts. You stop looking for sympathy and start building strength. And strength is what actually changes your life. Rules number 10. Say less, observe more. Most people talk too much and see too little. They rush to respond, to share opinions, to fill every silence. I was the same. I thought speaking more made me more present, more respected, but it didn't. It made me predictable, easy to read. Stoicism teaches you to reverse that. When you say less, you start noticing more. You pick up on tone, behavior, intention. You understand people without them realizing it. And that awareness gives you an advantage, not to control others, but to control yourself. Silence sharpens perception, and the more you observe, the less you need to react blindly. Rules number 11. Accept failure as part of the path. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. But most people resist it. They fear it, avoid it, take it personally. I used to see failure as proof that I wasn't good enough, that I should stop, that maybe it wasn't meant for me. But that way of thinking keeps you stuck. Stoicism teaches acceptance, not of defeat, but of reality. You will fail. You will make mistakes. You will fall short. That's not the problem. The problem is stopping because of it. When you accept failure as part of the process, it loses its power over you. And when it no longer controls you, you keep moving. And that's what separates those who build something real from those who quit too early. Rules number 12. Become someone you can respect. At the end of everything, this is what matters most. Not what people think about you, not how much you achieve, but whether you can look at yourself and feel respect. I ignored this for a long time. I chased approval, success, recognition, but none of it felt solid because deep down, I knew I wasn't living in alignment with my own standards. Stoicism brings you back to that. It asks you to define your values and live by them consistently, even when it's hard, even when no one is watching. Because self-respect is built in silence, through choices, through discipline, through integrity. And once you have that, you stop needing anything else to feel whole. Conclusion. In the end, none of these rules are complicated, but that's exactly why most people ignore them. They keep looking for something more exciting, more comfortable, more motivating, while the truth has always been simple and unforgiving. Your life changes the moment you stop negotiating with yourself, the moment you stop making excuses and start taking full responsibility. Not for everything that happens to you, but for how you respond to it. That's the real lesson here. You don't need more information. You need more discipline. You need more honesty with yourself. So start small. Control what you can today. Do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Stay silent when it protects your peace, and walk away from anything that pulls you backwards. Because over time, these small decisions compound, and one day, you'll look at your life and realize you didn't get lucky. You became intentional. If this way of thinking resonates with you, consider subscribing to the channel. Your support keeps this going and allows me to keep creating content that actually matters. Thank you for taking the time to watch until the end of the video. See you in the next videos.